for the
Okay.
ASL. But he was having a lot of mic issues and technical issues, so we had to get something reliable going. But and as you can see, what we've basically been doing is me and guest casters. We had Yui last week, if you know who she is.
I do not.
Okay, well, she's a not really a caster, but a streamer, and she cast with me on Wednesday last week, and this week I have Bexy, if you know who she is. She's a caster, and she'll be joining me on Wednesday.
Awesome. I am
Now,
familiar with her.
okay, there we go. So how we like to do this is I will introduce one player, and you will introduce the other. So I'm going to give you the honor of choosing and going first.
Well, then I'm going to take my boy is not in blue, but God damn it, if he's not in red, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the only Terran in this round, as it is a round of 1v1, Sabre.
That's right. In the bottom left-hand corner, his opponent with an extremely good win streak going in this round of 32 and round of 16. We'll see if he continues it. It's going to be MGPA from Clan Grimy. I guess he changed clans because that did not used to be his clan name. So, yeah. Now he is sending that one Overlord. He's going the wrong direction, so at least we know. Oh, he's got the other one going the right direction.
And both are going to get good scouts. Sabre's going right to the...
That's good news for him. He needs that. He needs all the help he can get. But here, I want to show you this really quick. Let's see here. Alt-G. There you go. Take a look right there.
Oh, look at that.
See what I mean? So they put those around the maps for us. And, yeah. So, let's see. What else did I want to bring up here at the start of the day? I'm probably going to bring this up one more time today. Oh, good. Sabre did scout the fast expand here. And I want to see if he's going to be aggressive out of this. Racks on the low ground and fast gas. What's that tell you as a Terran player?
We're probably going to see a Reaper.
Mm-hmm. You think he's going to use that one SCV over there for a bunker?
Hold on. Barracks on the low ground in the back of this, in the back of his natural.
What is he doing? He's up to some shenanigans. I know he's not happy
indeed.
about this map. I know he can't be happy about this map.
You know, one of my favorite cheeses is, and I don't like to do it against Zerg, but one of my favorite cheeses is a three racks all in at 4 minutes 30 seconds with Marines and SCVs. Against Protoss and Terran, there is very little chance, even if they don't fast expand, that they have enough to hold it off.
Interesting. Man, I'm really
But we're not
surprised
seeing
he
that.
didn't- I'm surprised he didn't go with a bunker either.
Now we're seeing Reaper, and I wonder if we're going to see more Reapers. Yep.
Lifting up.
Now he's going to put a...
What's he doing? We're both sitting here with little question marks on our head going, what is he up to? What is...
No idea what he's doing.
Oh, there's the bunker.
Oh.
And the Reaper going to go ahead and do a little bit of harasser. Oh, there's a drone transfer on top of it. Oh, that's money. If he can keep that SCV alive. Oh, can he kite with this Reaper all day long? He's going to have to try. Is that
I think the bunker's going to finish.
He's got a...
It's got seconds, and that SCV has a little...
Oh, he finished
Yes!
it just in time, but he doesn't have a Reaper over there to put in it.
It does not. Oh, man.
He was forced away by those lings.
And he's going to sacrifice it.
Yeah, I can't blame him there.
And now there's going to be spine, and there's nothing these Reapers are going to be able to do up here. Down here. And there's already a spine up top, so that Reaper's pretty much done at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Well...
Could take out this queen. Did
Yeah,
cancel
three
the
can
spine on the
definitely
low
do it.
ground.
Yeah, he did. Interesting. Oh, and he's going to go up. Yeah, there's that spine on the high ground as well. So MGPA going to have to play defensively early on, but if he can hold and just keep this pressure off, he's going to get himself way ahead really fast.
Now, if he could go down, he could force the cancellation on that spine again.
I know.
He
I
could
was
probably
thinking
take out that queen. But he's invested a lot.
Oh, there goes that one Reaper. Unable to micro that one away.
It's the first three, though. You know, I mean, he could still be in a good position. It's those first three that you don't want to lose, but now he's got stable spines in both places, and
An extra queen. Yep, and he's even building, he's starting a 4th queen. Man, this is just crazy Reaper here. Good cancel there on the creep turn. Well, I guess it really didn't matter since it had nowhere to run back to.
I don't know what he's doing back home, though.
Well, I saw the 3rd Rax go down. He has Reaper all winning on 1 base is what it looks like. He doesn't even have an orbital command. Oh my goodness. Well, he's going to get all the lings. Those are going to go. This is just strange. This Sabre... oh, he blocked Sabre in intentionally.
That queen... there's one more queen.
Double Evo chamber drop to kill off all the Reapers.
Oh, this is it. This is the end.
Oh my goodness.
He's still going. Still 3 more Reapers about to pop.
Yep.
He's got 3 down at the bottom.
He is dropping his natural. Just interesting. Oh my goodness. Strange build here from Sabre early on. But that's what we like about the ASL. You get some nice, weird creativity. So he is committed to these Reapers, that's for sure. But Metabolic Boost is about to finish. That's going to really change the dynamic for these Reapers. He's got to know the timing is just about done on that too.
No, he was going to go this much in Reapers, you know, in the not the success of the first attack, I would have gone, you know, thrown down a factory and been like, all right, let's throw some Hellions into the mix. You know, keeps the Lings off the Reapers, and Reapers can do some heavy damage to the Queens and Spines.
Mm-hmm. He's dropping the 3 racks to make a wall, so he's going to buy himself at least a little bit of time.
This is that next level macro maneuver.
Mm-hmm. Well, while we have 2 seconds here before all these Reapers get eaten, I want to give a little shout out to my mother, who for the first time ever is actually watching my stream. So, Mom, love you. Glad that you took an interest in watching what I'm doing tonight, and hope you enjoy what little bit at least you watch. So.
So speaking of which, I should probably not cut that.
Where did those Lings go? Okay, did they spot the wall?
They did. They went up against the wall. They poked a little bit, realized we're not going to do enough damage to do this, and if they did, he'd just pull the he'd pull SCVs. Yeah. So he backed off.
Good move there. Very wise. He's looking for the Reapers. He knows they're hiding around somewhere. And well,
8 of those bad boys.
Yeah. Did he do a full wall off? He did. Let's see if he cancels. Oh well, he can move the spine, so that's fine. Uh-oh. Reapers running for their lives.
Speedlings are scary.
Speedlings are scary, especially when you can't kite them anymore. Oh no!
And that's it. Goodbye, Reapers.
He's not gonna be able to save any of these. I would try and snipe a couple of them instead of running. But he's just gonna keep on running here, and that's gonna do it for these 2 Reapers. And that's gonna do it for the Reapers. Alright. He does have a siege tank out. He did get himself at least enough time for that.
He is, and he's transitioned into Marines now. No tech on the barracks at all. He did build another command center. Got to get that macro back up with all the time he wasted doing this.
Yep. We got MGPA dropping that Spire and the Baneling Nest. And that 3rd base. So... Lingbane Muta, you think usual meta here we're going to have out of him?
Yeah. We're going to get some of those Lings to... I mean, granted, he's got the siege tanks now. There's a good chance that he... it won't be that effective, but then he's going to throw the mutas on top of the siege tank to take those out first. Absolutely.
And that would be the right play. Now, while we have 2 seconds, speaking of Zerg, since we have our Zerg player, it seems poetic, because I think there's going to be a build-up for a minute. I want to announce the prize for tonight. We're actually going to give away 3 prizes tonight, but none of you can receive them until Wednesday, because here's what it is. Either on... Twitter, you can send to celeste.sabre@gmail.com. On Facebook, this is where you can put your responses. I am asking you to tell me how long do Zerglings live? Let's say a Zergling never is the luckiest Zergling in the world. It never gets into a fight. It never goes to war. It never has a cataclysmic life disaster, and it just lives out its normal lifespan. How long does it live, and why do you think that? Now, while you think about that, the mutas are going to come in here and shred up some SCVs.
He's got to get this brains. Oh my goodness. How many?
Does he have stim?
8
oh, no,
SCVs.
He doesn't. Oh, he's going to be able to kite this all day. Yeah, he's just going to continue to snipe these missile turrets. He's just going to go back and forth. Without stim, there's not a whole lot.
Dance of the Mutas is so annoying.
Yep, especially without stim.
After that, 13 SCVs. 13 SCVs lost.
Ugh.
And those tanks are out in the open.
Oh, man. This is just, I mean, this is to be expected. You know, after the failed rush early on, it just set Sabre so far behind here. He's trying to cancel combat shields. He's going to get a couple mutas for his efforts, or at least one. Got combat shields. Fortunately for him, Stim's the one that would be a game ender. And yeah, I think I got all that out, didn't I? I said, okay, so I want to know basically how long does a Zergling live and why you think so. One that doesn't go to war. So let me know and leave the answer. And we're going to take the top 3 in award prizes on Wednesday first thing. What do you think? How long do you think Zerglings live while we watch mutas shred up Marines?
God, you know, that's a tough question. I mean, you try to apply some sort of like science fiction logic to it. I really don't know. I think that
oh, missed micro on the mutas there.
I think that just the nature of a Zergling, I think that they don't live long. I imagine that they are in and out pretty quickly.
You think they're like a 6-month creature?
I'd say a couple years. I'd say they get a couple years. But I'd say something like maybe roaches would be a little more durable, you know, a little longer lasting.
Okay.
Mutalisks floss. A Mutalisk might be 20 years. You know, a roach I could see 50 years on a roach, but Zerglings, I'm talking like 2 to 5 years. They're like really big dogs.
I'm looking at the channel here. One person thinks about 12 years is like a dog. One says 7 to 14 years. But so I want your, and one says 400 years. So anyway, I want your answers. If you guys give the top 3 answers, me and Sabre are going to go through them. And we will announce the top 3 answers on Wednesday at the beginning of the day. And then we will award those prizes. So think about it and let us know. And I want a little story behind why you said so. You know, don't just give me a number.
You know, I tell you what, I'll fully admit I'm a silver player, right? I like to think I have a high level understanding of this game, but I just have terrible mechanics. But I'm very envious about people like Sabre who don't lose it after a failed all-in like that. You know, Sabre is still hold himself. Is MGPA ahead? Absolutely. But Sabre isn't getting run over.
Yep, he's hanging in there. I mean, 111 upgrades here for MGPA. He's got all the ground 1-1s. And he also has 1-1 air, or a +1 attack for air. He's trying to maintain this third base. He's going to have some hella splits here, because what do you think of the colors of those banelings? You like the colors?
I was just going to say that I love these enhanced graphics on the
Game Heart.
The army.
Oh my god. Oh, the splits. We're good enough to hold from the banelings if you can kill those last 2 banelings.
Yep. Oh, there's one back there trying to roll his way through. And
oh no. That third base is going to have to lift. I don't know, can he hold? He lifted off some of his Marines and put them on the high ground.
He did, you know, he might hold this push, but that push took a lot out. Stopped the mining, didn't kill the base. But that is a lot of roaches to hold on.
Yeah, all the mutas are gone. That's good news. They were being a real pain in his butt, but yeah, you're right. That's a lot of roaches, and he doesn't have any marauders. He does have siege tank, and that's going to probably is a boss.
3 kills on that siege tank. I guess the other ones might have gotten nailed.
Yeah, they did by the mutas. But 222 upgrades are literally finishing right now, so now even stronger is MGPA. Does Sabre have 1? Oh, he's got 2-2.
Does he have 2-2? I'm
yeah,
showing.
That's impressive. After all of the crap he's gone through, he is still 2-2. Mad props there to Sabre. Kudos, sir.
And he's going for the drop, which is something he needs to do. I mean, it's definitely been spotted by this Zergling and his other expansion, but, you know, he's got to do this drop. He's got to do some sort of economic damage to get ahead, or at least catch up.
Yeah, because he is so in trouble at the moment. And he is forcing the army back, at least buying himself some time.
Yeah, Hydralisk mixed in there.
Yep, that's going to help out in the long run here. Let's see if he snipes that one medevac. And he's going to go ahead and redrop here in the main. I don't think it's going to do a whole lot. Ton of roaches over here. And there it goes.
The sizzling hiss of defeat as the acid eats away all those Marines.
Oh my. Do you see how many bases are right now, goes to?
Yeah, this is the point where if you're not mech, you're not going to survive. It isn't happening. A mech person could sit back and rely on the 6 splash damage of siege tanks and widow mines and whatnot, but in this case, no, bio isn't going to hold up against 12 bases.
Oh my goodness. MGPA knows how far ahead he is at this point. He's 2-to-1 advantage on his mining per minute. Let's see. APM's 125 to 169, pretty even. And Sabre's 2,000 resources behind and about to lose the third base positioning again.
No upgrades on the siege tanks yet. You know, if you're going to continue producing siege tanks, you should put the 100 gas, 100 minerals into that plus attack at the very least.
I think Sabre feels committed right now to bio. Knowing him and knowing his playing in the past, I think he's going to just start dumping into Marauders with the occasional siege tank. I don't think it's the greatest play in this position because of where MGPA is already at, but I understand. Sometimes you know how you get stuck on a build?
Yep.
I think that's where he is right now. Viper's not going to be effective in this situation. I see he's got a whole bunch of them. And there's just so many bases on the field. If Sabre knew how many there were.
Those drops.
Oh, what yoinks! And he got a no, man. MGPA just being absolutely disgusting. Oh, and he pulls out one back. Oh.
That is annoying.
If you are Sabre, what are you thinking right now?
This is just it's a desperation game. It's one of those, I don't want to quit. I really don't know. I don't quit.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that was just straight up painful. He tried to boost into the main, and it's like, nope, rejected.
I guess the only thing I'd feel good about is the fact that it took 2 abducts for each of those medevacs to get taken down by all those Hydralisks.
Yeah, the 17 mutas on the way. We have an Ultralisk Cavern now. Plus 3 on the way, plus 2 for air, all for MGPA. He's
so
mining.
This is that point where it's just like, I'm going to throw down every static defense I can. Like, look at all these spine crawlers. And then I'm just going to go for the biggest, baddest units, because even if you take me out, I'm going to remax with the right composition next time.
Right. And I think that's his whole goal there. I think he was trying to lose some of these units.
You know, I played a game earlier today where this guy just ran his speedlings into my planetary fortress, and I thought, are you stupid? Because I was healing just fine. And then I realized that he was remaxing to Broodlords.
Yeah,
and,
he needed the supply. That sucks. When you're like, wow, you're stupid. Thank God for that. And then you're like, oh.
It was a smart move because I had no Vikings, but I did prepare for that. I had all the macro ready to go into Vikings, so I was good. But it was smart.
Man, oh man, Sabre is just, he is in tryhard mode. I have no complaints with that. Yeah, he's going to lose his 4th.
You know, I wish there was a planetary fortress upgrade to shoot up.
Right? I absolutely agree. That'd be great. Oh, there goes the tank.
I imagine it would be absolutely overpowered, but it's nice to think about.
Well, he's melting these mutas. They're out of position, and I think MGPA just forgot about them. He lost almost all of them. Not that it matters here, but, you know.
I wonder what MGPA stands for.
You know, I was thinking that, and I don't know the answer. We'll have to ask him. Maybe we'll get him to answer when we're on the other set, because then I'll be in the stream. Does he get any mech upgrades? No, still 0-0. Still got 2-2. He's got 3-3 on the way for bio. If he loses his 3rd base, I don't know if he thinks he can do.
You know, it's really upsetting when you go on, we're 27 minutes, right? And
Yeah.
you just get walked over by an opponent that really just like, oh, I have a little extra gas. Okay, maybe I'll upgrade. Doesn't go into the upgrade. It still stomps all over you.
Mm-hmm. Man, how... Okay, so... Yeah, he's got a whole bunch of spines up at this 5th base. Right now, there's no pressure on MGPA at all, so he's just mining to his heart's content wherever he feels like. Sabre is trying just to stay alive. Oh, this is so frustrating.
Workers can't catch a break. He needs to start sending SCVs around to find all those other bases.
Yeah. 54 workers have been killed by MGPA. And, well, surprisingly, MGPA is behind in the resources lost, but that's just because he's kind of throwing units here at him now. And it looks like he's going to push. Well, he's going to get this little push. Oh, MGPA saw it and said, alright, I'll wait. Helmsling was, nope, denied. And yeah, sure, maybe Sabre's going to get this base. Maybe he does. If somehow Sabre wins this match, somehow, and I'm literally emphasizing somehow, it would be like the world's biggest comeback for a diamond level match. And there goes that base. It's gone. Siege tanks didn't lose any units out of that.
No.
Oh, MGPA switched to Infestor. Infestor Ultralisk.
Oh,
Queen.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's why. He just let him have it. The army's going to be completely out of position here, moving up to the 5th and 6th bases.
Yep, and he's like, let's morph in at Baneling, just because. I see one Baneling morphing in.
Oh my goodness. Army supply 115 to 68. Now, yes, these bases are going to go for MGPA, but he's going to destroy the 3rd base.
And those Ultras are...
He actually lifted his units. He should lift the command center. He doesn't... just a little late. He does clean up that base, that 5th base. Sabre has no additional reinforcing units. He is trying... Okay. He's sending medevacs out to try to do another push. And it looks like he's stimming his way back down to go after the main of MGPA. I think he's just trying to lift his structures here and hope to God that there's no more bases and that he could somehow do a crazy base race.
I don't, there's too many larvae on the field for mutas to come like that. I mean, yeah. I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, there go the barracks. While this is getting cleaned up here, I want to point out, for those of you that are watching via Team Liquid's website, you can leave your answers to that Zergling question on twitch.tv/StarCraft as well. I got to remember that Team Liquid page watches. So, I always forget that. I always think it's just Twitch TV. Yep. Well, I mean, he's going to get the natural. I mean, yeah, there's really no survival here for Sabre, but he's going at what he can. Maybe get as much information as he can going into game 2.
He's about to take 6 ultras from behind, so...
Literally. Oh, and he boosts those out of there. No fungals were able to hit him, and he's just going to bail him out. So this one Marine over at the 4th base is just having a field day.
I wonder if he has any idea that there are 1, 2, 3, 4 bases still up. And a macro hatch, just because.
Well, the main's mined out. 4th base has money abilities. 6th base has money. 7th base has money. I mean, Sabre's dead, but if you look at his vision here, he doesn't see anything beyond that 4th base.
Our SCVs are under attack.
And he's trying to save that command center in the upper section. Couldn't get it out of burning. Oh, he stopped. Oh, he ran out of money.
I don't know what to think about this diamond level player just not accepting defeat.
I think he's just being stubborn at this point, probably a little frustrated that he just got... I mean, the Reapers failed, he held. I think the reason he hasn't quit is because he's destroying the main, and he doesn't know about the 5th and 6th base.
This is true.
If you really legitimately didn't think they were there, then you might as well keep going.
But he has, at the same time, he has 19 supply. Does he not have the slightest inkling that there's obviously a, all those ultras just
decided to let you go?
Yeah.
Oh, here they come. Yeah.
He's planning to land and save...
Oh, yep. There's the fungals! The fungals! And
Good
here
game.
the fungals got landed.